During the COP26 summit, our Honorable Prime Minister announced that India is committed to achieve and to become net zero carbon emission country by year 2070. In order to achieve that particular target, one such initiative, one such step has been taken by the government, that is to move towards a brighter future by launching and approving the Green Energy Corridor Phase 2. So hello everyone, a warm welcome to all of you in the today's daily current affairs session on EduTap, and I hope that all of you are healthy and preparing well for our upcoming exams. So now, if you are new to our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates of the courses and videos offered by us. You can also join our Telegram channel to get the access to the PDF of the sessions. To join the Telegram channel, kindly click on the link given in the description below. So now let's begin the session. So here you can see the headline from the PIB itself, that Cabinet has approved the Intra-State Transmission System Green Energy Corridor Phase 2. So now let's first discuss that what exactly was the need of this particular green energy corridor. Okay, so here we can see that the usage of fossil fuels are being increasing day by day, and due to this the greenhouse gases emission is also increasing, which is leading to the climate change. And my dear learners, why exactly the usage of these fossil fuels is increasing day by day? See, we all know that the population of our country is increasing day by day, and also the standard of living is also increasing, due to which the demand of the power is also increasing, which is leading to the increased usage of these fossil fuels. So that is the major reason and the key reason that we require such kind of step in which we are having a solution to the problem of the conventional energy. So that is the reason that this green energy corridor is a solution. The initiative of this green energy corridor is a solution towards alleviating the issues regarding the conventional energy. So here in this session we are going to discuss everything about the green energy corridor. So when we talk about this green energy corridor, then here you can see that this time the phase 2 has been approved by the government. So when we talk about the phase 1, so my dear learners, this phase 2 has been launched in addition to the GEC phase 1, that is Green Economic Corridor phase 1. So the launch year I am not going to tell you, because this is the homework question for all of you, and you are going to tell me the right answer in the comment section below, that in which year the first phase of the green energy corridor was being launched. So now coming to the important parameters of this particular GEC phase 1, so that you can get actual idea that why exactly this has been launched and what are the new things in the GEC phase 2, okay, and what are the changes in the values from GEC phase 1 to the phase 2. So when we talk about the very first part, that is the power evacuation capacity. See, let's understand that what exactly it is. For example, here is a generating plant and here is a grid, and all the energy which has been generated is required to be transferred from the generating plant to the grid, and the facility which will be used in order to transmit this power from generating plant to the grid is called the power evacuation. And the power evacuation capacity for this GEC phase 1 was 24 gigawatt of the renewable energy. And now when we talk about the transmission lines which are going to be set up under the GEC phase 1, then here you can see, you must have seen these particular wires going through these towers, and these are the transmission lines. And when we talk about the length of these transmission lines for GEC phase 1, then it was 9700 circuit kilometers, okay. And when we talk about the transformation capacity, it was 22,600 megawatt amperes. And now I really think that everything will be very easy for all of you, that what exactly are the different things that you are required to remember from here. Okay, so when we talk about the estimated cost of the GEC phase 1, it has also been mentioned, it was 10,141 crore. Then the central financial assistance was also being provided of the 4,056 crore. And when we talk about the timeline of the completion of this GEC phase 1, then that was year 2022, that as per the recent announcement it has been said that this particular phase 1 of the green energy corridor is expected to be completed by year 2022. And here is the list of states which have been included where this particular phase 1 was being implemented. So I hope that this particular part is very much clear. So now let's discuss the new phase of this green energy corridor, that is GEC phase 2. And when we talk about the green energy corridor phase 2, here you can see the important things that you are required to remember. That is the power evacuation capacity is going to be 20 gigawatt this time of the renewable energy. The length of transmission lines are going to be 10,750 circuit kilometers. And when we talk about the estimated cost for this particular phase, then it is 12,031 crore. Okay. And when we talk about the central financial assistance, it is 3,970.34 crore. And my dear learners, this much central financial assistance which is going to be provided under the GEC phase 2 is going to offset the cost of the power, and that's why at the end it is going to give a huge boost and a low cost of power to the citizens of the country. So that's how the the cost of the power that will be made will be less as compared to the earlier part. Okay. And now when we talk about the project creation timeline, so it will be created for a timeline for the financial year 2021-2022 to 2025-2026, that is for a period of 5 years. For over a period of 5 years, this phase 2 will be created. Now when we talk about the name of the states that are part of this particular green energy corridor phase 2, then these are Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu and Uttar Pradesh. So I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. And now let's see that what is going to be the impact of launching this particular green energy corridor phase 2. So my dear learners, as we all know that Government of India has made a target of achieving 450 gigawatt of installed renewable energy capacity by 2030. So this step is really going to help the country in towards achieving this particular target. Apart from that, it is going to promote ecologically sustainable growth by reducing the carbon footprint. Apart from that, it is going to generate large direct and indirect employment opportunities for the skilled as well as the unskilled workers, and that's how it is really going to boost the economy as well. So I hope that this is very much clear. And now my dear learners, as we all know that our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has pledged at the COP26 summit that India will be meeting 50% of the India's energy requirements from the renewable energy by year 2030. So I really believe that this particular step is going to help India in achieving this particular target. And what do you think about this? Do answer this in the comment section below. Now let's move towards the practice question 1. So the practice question 1 is being based on the green energy corridor phase 2, which has been approved recently by the Union Cabinet. Okay, and to answer the question, you are required to analyze the information that we have discussed in our today's session, and then you are going to just read out these particular lines and then tell me that which one of the following statements is or are correct in relation with this GEC phase 2. Okay, and here the very first statement is about the length of the transmission lines as well as the power capacity. Okay, the transformation capacity of this GEC phase 1, and here you can see that it is being written that it will be across the 5 Indian states. But as we have already discussed that this particular thing will be applicable and implemented across the 7 Indian states. So the very first statement becomes incorrect. Now moving towards the next statement, it is saying that it is targeted to be set up at a total estimated cost of 12,031 crore and the central financial assistance will be 3,970 crore, which is correct as per our discussion. Now moving towards the third statement, it says that it will be created over a period of 5 years from the financial year 2021-2022 to 2025-2026, which is correct. So the right answer for this particular question will be option C, that is both statement second and third are correct. So I hope that this is very much clear. Now let us move towards the next question, and the next question is, recently the Union Cabinet has approved the signing of a memorandum of understanding between India and which country? And my dear learners, this particular MOU was being signed for cooperation in the field of disaster management. So when we talk about the answer, you can see here from the headline of the PIB itself that Cabinet has approved this memorandum of understanding, which was being signed between India and Turkmenistan. So the right answer for this particular question will be option B, that is Turkmenistan. And here this particular MOU is going to help both the countries to get prepared and to have a good amount of system, and they can prepare themselves and they can improve their responses, as well as they can also improve their capacity building against the issue of this disaster management, and that's how it is really going to impact both of these countries very well. Now moving towards the next question. The next question is once again from one of the approvals from the Union Cabinet, as well as the MOU which has been signed between India and one of the countries, and this time on the cooperation and mutual assistance in the custom matters. And here you can see from the headline of the PIB itself that the Cabinet has approved the agreement between India and Spain on the cooperation and mutual assistance in the custom matters. And in this particular MOU, both the custom authorities of both the countries are going to share information and going to help each other in these custom matters. And so the right answer for this question will be option D, that is Spain. So I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. And now let's move on to the googly question. And when we talk about the googly question from our today's session, then today's googly question is being based on We Think Digital program, one of the very important program that you are required to remember from the exam point of view. And here in this particular program, if you have already I have already discussed this particular program in very detailed manner in one of my sessions. If you have seen those sessions, then it is going to be a cakewalk for all of you. And if you have not seen them, then I am adding the link above. You can watch it and then answer this googly question in the comment section below. Okay, so I hope that this is very much clear. Before answering the question, kindly go through the question, understand the demand, that what exactly it is demanding. That is, it is asking about the correct statement about the We Think Digital program. Okay, so and then tell me the right answer in the comment section below. And now moving towards the star performers from our previous session, and here is the list of star performers. Nilesh Suryavanshi, Dishant, Shrinu and Yukti, all these people are the star performers from a previous session, and I am really happy with all of them because they are consistently answering the right way. Okay, whatever the homework question is, they are answering the question correctly, and seriously all of you are required to just follow these guys, as these guys are really preparing very well. And apart from that, thank you Akash for such a nice comment. And my dear learners, that was all from the today's session, and I really believe that today's session was useful and fruitful to all of you. And if you have liked the session, please give a thumbs up in the comment section below. And if you are having any queries, then you can drop us a mail at hello@edutap.co.in, and you can also call us at 814-620-7241. So thank you for joining us. Wish you all happy learning.